brother, and welcome everyone to another edition of Jay vs. Ben, and you better believe your father's gonna hear about this one because it is the Lucius Malfoy quiz.
Yeah, this is gonna be very exciting because we have a very special guest with us here today.
Yes, we do. It is Brett Ball. You might know him by his YouTube or TikTok, Brett's Thoughts. Welcome to the show, Brett.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here, and what a beautiful set you have.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us for the debut of our brand new set.
I know, I'm so excited. We literally spent all day last week just reconfigurizing, and now it's brand new, and now we have a guest with us to celebrate.
I know, to break it in, so it's very, very good, very good. Hope you're probably floating up here. No one can see it because Brett's up here, right?
Right, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Brett, what would you say your acumen is for one Lucius Malfoy?
You know, not good. I have hosted about 300 Harry Potter quizzes in my life, and I looked back through any Lucius Malfoy questions I might have already asked to get an advantage, and I've asked maybe 3.
Oh boy, okay.
All right.
Well, no advantage from me.
Be prepared for 15 more today.
Yes, this is going to be a lot of fun. So without any further ado, let's dive on in. Hey, brother! In case you guys are new to the Jay vs. Ben vs. Brett format, this is how it is going to work. Kangaroo Cat is on the other end of the camera. She's waving, we can see her, but you can't. She's going to be reading today's 10 standard questions, plus an additional 5 from our Quizmasters over on Patreon.
Ben and I and Brett will have to remember everything completely from memory, but if none of us have any idea, we can opt for the multiple choice, which could be tricky today, because now we have a third person who has to agree.
I know, that's true.
No, I got it. You guys are idiots, you know.
I know, this is, like, whenever you bring somebody new into the fold, it's like, we know each other so well. And I feel like here lately even, we've been like being tripped up by the same questions. We've been doing well on similar questions, but this is like a whole new set of brainwaves.
I know. So I'm afraid we're gonna get crushed.
I know. It is the tremendous fear, but that's okay because it's going to be fun.
Yeah. All right, Ben, if you want to play along with us, the link to the quiz is also down in the description. Brett, are you ready?
Born ready, my friend.
Born ready. All right. All right.
Question 1. Starting off with the softball, as always. What is Lucius's wife's name?
All right.
I think we got this one. Yeah.
This is that terrible feeling though, where it's like, oh, easy, and then someone's like,
turn it around.
Do you guys want to go to multiple choice?
Yeah. I'm going to pass on multiple choice on this. Although, you know what? I missed question 1 of the last quiz, and I was so confident. I turned it around. It's like, no, what was I thinking? Bad.
Good times. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Narcissa.
Narcissa.
Damn, all right.
Narcissa.
All right.
Narcissa is correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well done.
I see we've chosen a worthy opponent.
I believe so. So. We are off to a great start.
Indeed.
Perfect. Alrighty, ready for question 2? Question 2.
Okay. I was not ready.
What was that?
Apparently not.
Quick, everybody throw their pens.
Question 2. What was Lucius meant to retrieve from Harry Potter in the Department of Mysteries?
Okay, yeah. Okay. This is a relatively large plot point.
Reasonably big. We're feeling pretty solid across the board here, gents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and I drew it for bonus points.
You're right. You know what? Hold on. I got it.
Me too. Yeah. We'll see whose is best.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
The prophecy of the chosen one.
Yes!
Oh man!
Look at that drawing.
Your prophecy's so good.
That's so much fun. Did you just do a regular circle?
I just did a regular circle.
You put no depth, but he put depth.
You put depth.
That's
you at least made it. You connected the dot. I think I'm in 3rd place on circles.
Oh man. Okay.
Mine's not even connected.
I think we do have a prophecy in the back. We want to bring it out so y'all can have a model to,
right,
to draw with a little...
for a bonus point, sketch the prophecy.
Sketch the prophecy.
It's on a cute little stand with some like snakes or something.
The stands have like dragons on it though. That would be tricky. It's like that circle, good start. Now intricately draw the dragon.
Yes. That's the Wizarding World's version of like the fruit bowl that like art students draw.
Yeah.
They have to draw the prophecy. And get all the shading right, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's a highly reflective surface.
For all those art classes at Hogwarts.
Yes.
Where's theater at Hogwarts, you guys? You know?
They're all pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Is what I've seen.
Yeah.
I would love to learn how to draw a magical painting that then moves.
Oh,
It
that
does
would
seem
be
useful.
That would be pretty cool.
Right? That's what Lockhart needs to be teaching.
Right.
Because there's paintings of him painting himself.
Yeah.
You know? That
That's
seems
true.
like Inception kind of magic.
But do you think he hired somebody to paint the painting of Gilderoy painting himself?
I mean, almost certainly.
Had to.
Yeah.
Or he hired somebody to do it and then obliviated them and then took his memories and claimed
And then
that he
signed
did
his
it.
own
Yes.
Of course he
Yeah.
would have. Yeah.
That sounds more like
That sounds
Lockhart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels right. And now it's time for the first Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by PC and voted on by patrons. What supposedly prestigious group did Lucius gain admittance to in his 5th year along with Severus Snape?
Oh. I think I got it.
Prestigious group
Mm-hmm.
in his 5th year.
I feel like I'm watching Brett write, and I think we have the same answer. If I'm watching your pen strokes correctly.
I had 3 possible answers to go for, and I am not confident in the one I went for.
Oh, man.
I know.
It does seem like... Oh, I'm curious what your third one is. I can think of maybe 2.
Okay, so in his 5th year, prestigious group that he joined alongside Severus Snape. Okay.
Alongside Snape.
That's what the question
Now I'm
says.
feeling worse.
I have a guess.
my-
This took me. Okay. My mind went down at least 2 paths. I also want to know what his third guess is.
I know. Okay.
Okay. Brett's thoughts. How we feeling?
Okay. Not
Okay.
as good as I was for the first 2, but okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can glide our way into question 3 here. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I said the Slug Club.
I said the slug. Oh,
Okay.
he drew a picture of a
Oh,
slug.
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
Man, why didn't we think of that?
Okay.
I'm going to take as many bonus points as I can for the terrible drawings.
Well done. Yes, it is a Slug Club.
Okay. So the other thing I was thinking was just the Death Eaters.
Yeah, the Voldemort's Inner Circle.
Okay. So I was thinking at first I thought prefect because you become a prefect as a 5th
Yeah.
year, but
Was that
Those are
your
the
third?
2 I had. Yeah, those were
Okay.
my other 2.
Okay. But then I was like, I don't think that they're in the same year, and I've never heard that Snape was a prefect.
Well, you wouldn't
You
have
also
2
can't have two
Slytherin,
yeah.
2 male
yeah,
Slytherin
right.
prefects,
Yeah. So that would rule.
And they were just like, nah, there was no girls this year, so.
Dude, 5th year was a big year for Lucius. Then he's named prefect.
Yeah,
He's a member of the Slug Club,
Yep.
and potentially became a Death Eater.
potentially.
So
Could've been.
he's just really trying to fill out that resume,
Right?
Yeah. Voldemort's Inner Circle is something that PC put as one of the wrong answers. So I think he was
Okay.
probably thinking the same. Oops, excuse me. Fine as you all.
He knew where we were
Hit
going.
the mic.
What was the 4th wrong answer? Or the 3rd wrong answer?
It was A, Voldemort's Inner Circle, B, the Slug Club, C, Hogwarts Gobstones team, and D, Most Extraordinary Society of Potioneers.
Nice.
Were his wrong answers.
Ah.
Well, the Gobstones was one that Eileen
Prince
was captain of the Gobstones Club or something.
So presumably Snape was clearly like into it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it must have been.
Because Snape
Doesn't
was
come up.
so cool, he was able to get Lucius on board.
He's like, Lucius,
He's like, Gobstones, it's
do
the
it."
future.
we can take it to the top.
Lucius is like, I think Quidditch might be more popular.
He's like, no, James Potter does Quidditch.
Turns out that's why
Gobstones.
they're Voldemort's right-hand men, because Voldemort loves gobstones.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down
Yeah,
to.
that's what it is.
Voldemort, like that's like his side hobby.
Yeah. He's got to relax sometimes, you know?
Right, exactly. How else to cut loose other
You
than
know? Once he takes over the world, he's going to have a lot of free time. Like, what's he doing then?
right, Gobstones.
Gobstones.
He's getting that golden set from Diagon Alley that he's
Right.
always had his eyes on.
Oh, didn't feel worth it until, like, this is only worthy of the world leader.
Right, yes. Once you've achieved world domination, then you can get the fancy set.
Right.
Every time I come to his name, I'm like, it's like a split-second decision between if I'm going to say Lucius or Lucius.
Lucius.
What should I be saying? Because I think I've been saying Lucius.
I tend to say Lucius. What do you say, Brett?
I say Lucius.
Lucius. Oh.
Yeah, but I think that's because I'm pretentious.
That does sound like how Lucius would want to be.
It does sound that way, but it sounds way better coming from you than it does from
I
us.
know,
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
There's
You sound
a
like you're
common
just...
British thing in politics where they'll say the word issue, like dealing with these issues for our country, but like the ruling class being like up here always say issue, like in the same way as Lucius against Lucius. So
issue.
I feel like I'm gonna defer to Brett and say Lucius.
Do it.
Lucius?
So,
does that sound okay?
Lucius by Lucius.
Luscious by Lucius.
Luscious by Lucius.
we will attempt to adopt. Well, I will probably get wrong at some point.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
Mental note.
Okay.
Question 4. What did Lord Voldemort assign to Draco to do as a punishment to Lucius for failing at the Department of Mysteries?
You're
This
writing
is
more.
Draco's punishment.
Yeah, I feel like you're writing more than.
Well, maybe I know this is another fairly big plot point as far as I remember it.
Yes, I was going to say.
You know,
I feel like we've discussed it.
yes, I think so.
you ever get in your own head that it's like too obvious and you've... Do you know what I mean?
The time, Brett. All the time.
Do you guys have, like, we have what's called the SATs here for, like, college admissions. Do you guys do SATs?
We have GCSEs and A-levels, which is the same thing, basically, yeah.
Okay. Well, so when I was taking that particular examination, it only happened to me every single question. The whole time.
Did the math. Is the right answer there? It's there. It's wrong.
Cross that one out first.
Yeah.
We've ruled that out.
Yeah, test anxiety is real.
Yes. Yeah, and I have it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Said force him to murder Dumbledore.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to draw something.
Yeah, I drew something too. Look, I have a tower and a little man falling off of it. But,
Oh, that's so
but
good.
he's got a bearded X-eyes man.
A bearded dead
face. Yes. Paint, Jay, using only words, describe Brett's drawing.
Well, okay, wait, hold it up again. Let's see. Okay,
Let's see here.
What I'm seeing is imagine like a scraggly circle, and then it's got some like long droopy bits as if someone had like really, really long ears, but that's the hair, and then like a goatee, and then just X's for eyes and no other facial features.
Now I can't help but think, you know how like ear gauges, but like when they're not in,
Yeah.
it almost seems like his earlobes are kind of like in that particular.
That's the range.
that range.
That's Dumbledore. That isn't getting brought up enough in the books. Dumbledore has huge ear piercings.
He's like mildly edgy.
Such a subtle insult of my drawing to call the hair an earlobe.
I'm just trying to. I'm imagining the end user trying to paint this in their brain.
Right.
With just words.
Not only did they say it, they then harped on it.
A new pin coming to the Carlin Brothers shop.
Question 5. How did Lucius avoid going to Azkaban after the First Wizarding War?
Wordy answers too.
Wordy answers.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you draw a picture of this?
Carefully.
Good question.
Oh yeah. All right. Hold on. Let's see.
on.
It's hard to draw long blonde hair with a dark blue.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay,
I
3,
think so.
2, 1.
Claiming he was under the Imperius curse. Wow, you went for puppets.
Said he was under the bewitched Imperius curse. Oh, wow. Oh, the puppets!
Yeah, very good.
That is very good. That is
Thank
We
you.
very
all went
good.
for a different. You went for marionettes, and you went for question marks, and I went for like spiral eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or as my daughter would call it, Heart of Tafiti eyes.
Heart of Tafiti eyes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah, he had Moana eyes.
So, guys, are we batting 1,000 right now?
I mean,
Hey, you're not supposed to say that out loud.
Why would you talk about it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
so bad about this, man.
It's like, it never happens, but then when it does, I have to be like,
The yips.
we have it.
I wasn't sure if like anyone specifically used the term Imperius Curse for it. So as far as I can remember, they only used the term Bewitched, and we assume it's Imperius, right?
Oh.
So that's why I wrote Bewitched in quotes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think.
The correct answer that I have written down is that he was under the Imperius curse. So y'all are all correct. That's fine.
Okay, I think you're right. You might be right. I don't know if
You
they
could be
say
right,
it
though.
specifically because I think this is like Hagrid or someone is explaining it to them before we know about the unforgivable curses.
Yes.
No, they're rubbish.
This is probably the Azkaban guards.
Yes,
It's like the
right.
term hadn't been invented yet, so...
Yeah. And now it's time for the second Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Dumb Genius and voted on by patrons. What educational decree did Lucius give his support to? I said Lucius that time. Lucius.
Lucius. This is because even if I could remember the content of the decree. Would I remember the number?
That's the problem.
I have done so many decree questions on my Twitch quizzes, and my audience hate them. And now I'm starting to taste my own medicine, and it's awful.
Yeah. I don't. Yes, this is decree questions and anything about like the St. Mungo's ward.
Yes. Oh, I
That
hate
place
St.
is-
Mungo's ward.
Okay.
Christmas on the Closed Ward has such a thick concentration of obscure trivia.
It does. It's like many things that are mentioned once and never again.
Never again.
All right here. Oh man. Okay. This one, Draco's father supports. Think. I think this is it.
No way, really?
I think I might have the. I think I might have this question's number.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It was only okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we feel, Brett's thoughts?
Dreadful. Really, really awful.
I feel the same way, if it makes you feel any better at
It
all.
really does, actually. Misery does love company, after all.
Yes, it does. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
22.
I said 24.
I said 23.
I went 23.
Oh no.
It is 23.
Oh!
Brett's thoughts pulls ahead.
Man. What? So wait, which one is 23 then?
23 is the only one I think that there is a news article about, and it's stated in the news article that Lucius approves of
Right,
it.
but what is it? What is it doing?
I think it's the one.
Is it assigning umbrage?
I think it's the one that assigns Umbridge as the High Inquisitor.
I think it. Man, I'm pretty. Because this is the one that has a chapter, Educational Decree 23.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
It's at
that
the very
was
beginning of that chapter.
Man, I thought it was the one that assigned Umbridge. I just thought that was 22 because Educational 23 is after she gets to Hogwarts. Is what I thought.
Well,
I was wrong,
Damn.
obviously.
obviously.
Man.
Okay.
Man.
Well, you know what?
Well, now Brett's winning.
Good job, Brett.
Great. Cool.
I thought we were friends.
I know. That's it.
I suddenly don't hate those questions anymore.
Yeah.
There you go. Worked in your favor this time.
Yeah. How's that medicine tasting now?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Man, all right. Come back, you know?
That's it.
That's it.
No big deal. Yeah. And you know what? It happened.
We don't say the Y word out loud, you understand?
I was like,
Yeah.
we're batting 1,000.
You literally haven't, yeah.
Yes.
Always.
This is your fault.
You usually do it before a Quizmaster question too, which is bold. Question 7. What book does Lucius pull out of Ginny Weasley's cauldron in Flourish and Blots when he makes the sneaky diary slip?
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
Man, he started writing right
I know,
away.
he knew it immediately.
Man.
Oh, my
okay.
Oh, man.
Do you want the
No.
author's name? I'm joking.
No. Oh, wow.
Go for it, Brett. Go for it,
Flexing
Brett.
hard over there.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I know what it is. I feel like I know the subject of the book. I just don't know the specific title.
I just put my pen in my mouth.
You did the thing.
I did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody told me not to do that, and I tried to avoid it, but then I did it anyway, so it happened. I don't even know if this is the name of a book. I'm just putting words on page right now. This could go almost. I have like 13% confidence.
That's a
Hey, it's not
number.
naught.
It's not.
Okay.
As I love it. I love it.
Okay.
He said not. I loved it.
They got it.
It was so great. All right, are we ready?
So annoying. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
I said A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration, which is what Brett wrote!
Which is what I wrote.
Which is what the correct answer is.
Yes!
There we go.
Well done, guys.
That is what's up.
That was
Oh
impressive.
My gosh.
We got a triple ding just now.
We did. I was like,
I don't even know if this is the name of a book.
I thought it was the Transfiguration book, and I was like, what is the year 1 book called?
I know. Okay.
You got all of the words. All of you got
I
all of the
it.
words
I mean,
that are in
yeah.
that title.
But Brett didn't have to think about it, and he knew.
Yeah.
He knew
Possibly
and drew a
the
picture.
author, yeah.
That is
yeah.
impressive. Do you
Possibly.
know the author, Brett, or was
Not
were
a
you
clue, no. I was just trying to
taunting
psych them out.
Okay.
Live up in their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
Question 8. What is Lucius's wand, wood, and core?
Is that known? Mm-hmm. Oh, because Voldemort takes it at the table. Oh, man. Wand, wood, and core. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Do you know?
No, I sure do not.
It's probably wood.
It is a wood.
It's not like brick.
And a core.
Brick. That's the material you go for.
What?
Brick would make the worst wand.
It would break so soon.
It would.
Yeah.
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 So
So
It
it's
would
not
just be
that.
heavy.
I heard Pete Malfoy's got a wand made of cinder block.
That's right.
Classic Pete Malfoy.
Classic Pete Malfoy.
Okay, I have to think of a good.
This is a really hard question. Do you know this one, Brett?
I think so. I'd say I'm
Oh
like
my
75% sure.
75. Man.
That's high.
Mm-hmm.
That's high.
Well, I'm impressed.
I
Thank
feel
you.
I feel okay about aspects.
Here we go.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
So, unicorn hair and ebony wood.
Elm and dragon heartstring. That
Oh.
sounds right.
That is correct.
Elm and man, impressive.
I was mostly thinking that y'all would remember the moment where he like chokes on the word heartstring.
Dragon heartstring. Dragon heartstring.
In the movie.
Oh.
Dragon
Oh.
heartstring.
Heartstring.
Well, I think Draco's is unicorn hair, and so I was just thinking like maybe it's the same. And then like we have the prop, and it's like very dark wood.
I know.
Yeah.
I almost put ebony down too. I was like, but I felt like I couldn't hear him saying it,
Yeah.
and then I was just trying to think of like another wood that's like darker.
I guess he does. He is like puts the snake head topper thing on it.
Yes, I actually love when Voldemort just like breaks it off, because that is like a moment where you're sort of like, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I like that Voldemort hates the adornment.
Yeah.
It's like nope.
And the way Lucius like flinches too with it.
Yes,
It's really
yes,
good.
yeah. Jason Isaacs is acting well in that
He's so
scene.
good.
Yes, he looks very petrified,
Yes.
which I guess is also kind of fair. So does that mean we're down by 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Yikes.
losing. We're
6
losing.
to
Yikes.
6 to 8.
This is
Man.
the last time we bring a guest on.
I know.
That's it.
Hey, there's still a lot of questions to be answered, folks. There's time to come back.
Yeah, but if history is any indicator, this is the part of the quiz where I usually fall off the proverbial cliff.
We'll see. We'll see. We got a beginner's guide to Transfiguration. So.
We did
That was
do that.
impressive.
We did do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Proud of you guys for that.
We could be down by 3, so
Could be.
we'll call that a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You know what else I do about this time of the
Yeah.
quiz? Look at this. Oh man, the freedom.
The freedom.
I'm out of here, guys.
All
I'm outta
right.
here.
Well, it's just me and you, Brett. You know, you have any good food lately?
I had a food one time. It was okay.
Hey, cool.
I just love that guy. But anyway, hello friends, and welcome as ever to the Scenic Group, where today I need to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Rocket Money. Here's the thing. Money isn't really one of those subjects that's always that easy to talk about. And because it's kind of a dicey subject, it can be a little bit hard to get feedback or advice on how to put your best foot forward. But that's where Rocket Money steps in. It is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscription, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. And I personally love that subscription monitoring program because I am famous for doing the impulse sign up for a subscription when there's like a streaming service, for example, that has one show that I want to watch, that Alice and I will burn through in like less than a month, but then 6 months later, I'm still subscribed. But that's where Rocket Money will neatly lay out all of your subscriptions in one location so you know exactly how much you're spending each month on those subscriptions. And if you actually happen to be using one of your particular subscriptions, you can have Rocket Money negotiate on your behalf for a better rate. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So stop wasting money on things that you simply do not use and head on over to rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. Again, it's going to be rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. One last time, rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. Link is in the description. description down below. So stop wasting money on things that you don't use and cancel those unwanted subscriptions by heading on over to rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. One last time, rocketmoney.com/J-versus-B. Link in the description down below.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Scenic Table, where now I get to tell you all about today's other sponsor, MeUndies. Now listen, I don't know about your particular neck of the woods right now, but around these parts, it's hot, which is why you absolutely want and need the latest and greatest in underpants technology, especially around, like, you know, those parts. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, great news. I checked with corporate, which is to say myself, and turns out I am allowed to say it. Yes. But MeUndies delivers a breathable, quick-dry, moisture-wicking, and anti-odor underbritches technology to ensure you are cool as a cucumber every day. And let's face it, cucumbers are like absolutely the coolest vegetables out there. I mean, you don't want to be like a carrot, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. Are carrots not cool? But seriously, being cool as a cucumber is handy for me in particular because in my backyard, I'm currently growing cucumbers in my garden, and I think they grow better not only when I tend to them in the extraordinary heat, but also when they know that I just think that they're very cool, you know? Like, it gives them good self-confidence to grow real big. Yeah, bet you didn't have grow better vegetables by wearing better underwear on your bingo card today, did ya? Somewhere in London, Brett is watching this ad and thinking, why did I have to be a part of this episode? No, but for real, MeUndies' signature super soft micromoto fabric is breathable, stretchy, and oh so comfy, making it ideal for all day wear. Summer is not just coming, it is here, so be prepared with MeUndies and get 20% off your first order plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/brother. That's MeUndies.com/brother for 20% off plus free shipping. MeUndies. Comfort from the outside in. I'm back! Cool, you missed a really riveting conversation. Brett told me about the best food he's ever had, and I'm not gonna tell you.
What?
Yeah.
But now I'm dying to know.
Well, too bad. He had it one time.
Had it once?
Yeah.
Was it a baked potato?
It was food.
It was food?
Yeah. It was food.
Food. Well, I mean, the best food I've ever had was also food.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. We're on the same page.
It wasn't a brick.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It wasn't a brick.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the third Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Geekbox, Patch McStuffins, Dola, and Law Ninja, and voted on by patrons.
Okay, it's always scary when a lot of people
I
ask
know,
it.
like, this must be an obvious question to ask.
Yeah, they're like, what's the hardest thing? We all found the same one.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's either really obvious or really hard.
Yes.
Might fall into the last category. Which book hit Lucius in the eye during the fight with Arthur in Flourish and Blotts?
Which book?
Wow!
Well, that's... And you're just writing already, or are you thinking, Brett? No, okay.
No, I'm thinking. I feel like I have the ballpark, but I don't think I'm going to get the title.
Man, would you guys want to go multiple choice?
I mean... Sure, I would go.
You would go?
I would go.
Brett, does that sound good to you?
He's thinking.
He's thinking?
He might know.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
Okay.
A, Travels with Trolls. B, New Theory of Numerology. C, Encyclopedia of Toadstools. D, Extraordinary Trials in History.
What are you thinking? You got it?
I can't decide. There's a reason to think certain things, but there's
always a reason to think certain things.
There's always a reason to think certain things.
Did that help it narrow it in for you? Were you like, that's obvious?
Not that it's obvious, but I know which of those four it is.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I said Travels with Trolls.
I said Travels with Trolls.
No, it's with the Toadstools.
It's Encyclopedia of
Toadstools.
Toadstools.
I thought ahead of time that it was a Lockhart book, and I thought it was Magical Me. So I just went for the Lockhart book.
I know. I was like, because I was in the exact same camp. I was like, I feel like it could be a Lockhart text because we know he's there. We know that's happening. And then it's like, well, it would be silly to not go with the reason that you have basis for
I know.
anything.
It was like my gut went to Lockhart, as it so frequently does.
Right, yes.
Truly.
I had toadstools. I knew it was, but I could not get the title for the life of me.
Man.
That is very
That helps.
impressive.
That is really
very impressive.
Thank you.
Man.
Okay.
Well,
Man-o mayonnaise.
we are getting the Lucius hair mop floored with us.
Good reach.
Thanks.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday. What?
Lucius's hair floor. No, I went the same way again.
She dusts.
Anyway, I was trying to think of a mop with Lucius's hair on the bottom of it.
Upon which we were being mopped with.
Yes, precisely.
Lucius is mopping the floor with his hair. I don't know.
With his hair.
with his own hair. He lays on the ground and just like...
That's his real punishment.
Can we do like Dobby at Malfoy Manor? I'm wiping the floor with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
That's good.
nailed it.
He got
Nailed
there.
it.
He got there.
Oh man. Okay. We're being schooled in every
In many ways. Yeah. He even helped you
And the
insult
drawings.
yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
Question 10. What does Voldemort call Lucius when he addresses him in the graveyard? It's not like a name.
It's not like a name. And Brett's writing.
He's got it. He's just
I know.
like, easy.
I can see your wheels turning, trying to be like, what
I
is
know.
Lucius's other name?
I know. Yeah, I don't think it was like a name.
I'll go down that path.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's think here.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Pete.
Yeah. My lord, it is I, Lucius.
Not Pete.
Pete. Pete's in Florida.
I'm really trying to make sure that my resting weight face is not really smug looking. I'm trying to make it really friendly and approachable.
It's like, ready to go up by 4, no problem. I miss it on purpose, you know?
just why not?
Here's
Why
the-
not?
him out.
Yeah.
Oh,
boy.
man.
Let's
Okay.
see. Man, it's like,
Okay, are we ready?
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I just said traitor. Most trusted follower.
Yeah, he's so
Slippery
right.
friend.
It is my slippery friend.
My
yes.
slippery friend.
My slippery friend.
I also wrote doo-doo head.
Doo-doo head.
Possible.
Yeah, you.
Question 11. Fudge invited the Malfoy family to be his guest in the top box because Lucius made a large donation to what?
Man.
His bread writing.
No,
Brett is not writing.
Okay.
Okay. Did you have it?
I had something come to mind.
Okay.
Oh, you guys don't want to go for multiple choice?
I don't feel like I can give you any edge at this point, so I have to hope that my gut feeling of Gilderoy Lockhart was... He just donated a lot of money to Gilderoy. That's it. Just like, I feel bad for the guy.
He's been through it.
I feel like it's kind of my fault.
The Gilderoy Lockhart summer camp for kids.
Exactly.
And Gilderoy Lockhart. Do you have an answer?
I mean, I have an answer.
Do we all have answers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
an answer. Okay.
All right.
That's just over here drawing.
I'm just,
Yeah, just drawing.
1, 2, 3.
All right, I said St. Mungo's.
I said
Oh,
St.
Mungo's.
Mungo's.
Everyone said St. Mungo's.
It is St. Mungo's Hospital for the Magical Maladies.
Right. Ding, ding,
I was
ding.
maybe trying to throw you off by saying it was Lockhart.
It really worked. I actually was this close to putting Fudge's re-election campaign.
Oh,
That was the answer C.
the
on
most
here.
correct wrong choice.
That I came up with.
Hey!
You did. That's right. I forgot about that.
Well,
it was
well,
weeks
well.
ago, so I forgot.
We have
Man.
a quality team effort going
We
on
do,
today.
yes. All right.
Well done. And now it's time for the fourth Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Tara Walker and voted on by patrons. Who stood beside Lucius in the circle of Death Eaters at the graveyard?
Who stood beside Lucius?
Tara.
Can I ask, is this one person, or you mean like either side of him if they were?
Oh
in,
no,
like,
just
some
one
sort of
person.
circle?
Just
Oh,
one
okay.
person is mentioned.
This is a great question.
This is tricky.
This is well
This
done,
is,
Tara.
yeah.
Y'all have answers?
I have an
I have an answer.
I'm gonna be
Oh, I don't have a
devastated.
drawing though.
Oh,
I don't have a drawing.
hang on.
Yeah, this drawing should be pretty obvious.
It's Lockhart again.
It's Lockhart. When in doubt, it's Lockhart. This is not how I expected it to look, but it is what it is.
Wow. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I said Boyle.
I said McNair.
Oh, man.
What did Brett say?
McNair.
I went
McNair as
McNair because I thought alphabetically he'd be next after Malfoy.
Interesting.
Oh, it's Wormtail.
It's Wormtail.
That's what I was gonna say. Was it is a pretty obvious thing to draw. He's straw rat.
Man.
Okay, see, I drew what I think of like the hooded figure, but it ended up kind of looking
It looks like a ninja.
Well, if I would have probably drawn I'm probably going to have gone for crab if you said that, because
Yeah.
I could have drawn a crab.
I know you started being like, who was there? I was like, oh, they don't have it.
Yeah.
They're gonna completely forget that Malfoy is.
Was Wormtail even there?
Wormtail's there.
Wormtail is so critical to that scene.
Yes. I didn't even think he's like. It didn't even occur to me that he's like part of the circle.
Nope, he is.
Man,
Yeah.
because like everyone apparates in like into this cool spot. And he must have to just like scurry over and be like, "I'm here too."
I'm in my
Clutching
spot.
his little hand.
The rest of them, it looks like he's there late. You know,
Yeah.
because they have land in position.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Peter, late again.
No cool way to walk across like the ring.
Yeah.
You go through the middle, you go around the edge.
Right? He's thought. So I'm okay. Lucius, hold on. Hey!
Question 13. What does Lucius call Arthur Weasley when speaking with Mr. Borgin in Chamber of Secrets?
So he calls Arthur Weasley something,
Right.
and that something that narrows it down.
Yeah.
You know.
It's quite mean, I
Yeah.
will say.
Yeah, what I put was not mean enough, so...
That's meaner, but probably still not right.
I will say, since we've been reading through the Gryffindor, there
Yeah.
are a lot of things that people say where I'm like, God, that is so harsh.
Oh, yeah. Draco in particular is a real butthead.
Yeah,
The first
in,
couple of books.
in Chamber of Secrets, it's like he says stuff, and it's like, Draco,
Like,
come
dude,
on, man.
Dude, over the line.
Yeah,
Man. It's
too
like,
far.
Me? I hope it's Granger. And you're like, you're talking about murder.
Yeah,
you're
bro.
saying you want to murder this
You
person.
want a classmate to die.
You want her dead. I mean, I think I've got the flavor of it, but I'm not sure I've got the exact words.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have something, Brett?
Yeah, I got something.
All right.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3.
I said muggle-loving blood trader.
Oh, wow, I
I
have
didn't
Muggle.
draw a duck.
Jay has both. So Brett's got Blood Trader, I've got Muggle Lover, and you've got Muggle Loving Blood Trader.
There we go.
Jay is close, but not quite. It is a flea-bitten, muggle-loving fool.
Ah!
Jeez,
Yeah.
going for flea bitten.
Yeah.
Flea bitten. I had
It
a
is
feeling.
mean.
I was like, I was like, he's calling him poor in some way.
Yeah.
And what is he doing? What is his wording for that? I could not think
It's
of it.
flea-bitten,
Flea
apparently.
bitten is the word. Yeah.
Just so mean.
It is. Goodness.
Do you guys
Lucius.
remember? Do you guys remember when I was like, "We're doing so well," and then promptly missed the question, and then I was like, "Now we're gonna go off a cliff."
You do it every time, Ben.
And it's like this. It's like we're doing great, and then it's like, okay,
Bam.
and then
I know.
there's our progress bar. We
Right?
go from
And
good
then, well, hold on,
to
then it's
good to
like-
lousy.
It's like Brett, so I can't do it because I'm in the wrong.
Okay, well, yeah,
Yeah.
But Brett is
Brett,
more,
he's
like,
more like,
yeah,
well,
he's
yeah.
going that way. And
Yeah.
then we're starting
I have
to
still
like,
fallen off a cliff. I want to make that clear. I've missed the last two,
Yeah, I
I
think
think.
it's more like, you know, like he continues on for a while and then.
Okay,
you know,
okay,
right,
okay.
right,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to draw a fish, Jay.
Oh.
My
I don't think
objectives.
you all have gotten one where he hasn't, though.
Okay.
That is true.
or
Yeah.
false, this is an accurate depiction of what is currently happening inside of our show. I was about to say math people will get it just to try to make you all feel like you don't know, but then I was like, math people are going to be like, wait, I have literally no idea what he's talking about. That is not a thing.
All my math heads are gonna love this one.
Where are my math people at?
Not me. I wish, but I am not good at math. Okay,
Not Hogwarts, that's for sure. They don't teach that. That's
exactly.
why they have
yeah.
weird currency.
Yes, yes.
It's true.
Hey, you do it by feel. You know, it's like...
Yeah. This is what I think is actually happening on our show right now.
a participation award.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like a prophecy,
a little bit.
which
Yeah.
was one of the answers.
Right.
I like it.
Early on. I was trying to go for ribbon, but the word participation ended up being really long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that?
Question 14. How is Lucius's complexion described during the meeting of the Death Eaters at his house in the beginning of Deathly Hallows?
How is his complexion?
Yes.
It feels like I'm sure I'm describing the same thing, but with the wrong words.
With the wrong words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like.
I suspect. I would assume I'm in similar territory.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can't imagine the answer is sun-kissed for example.
It's like a rosy glow.
Yes.
All right, let me change what I've got then. Hang on.
Lucius Malfoy looked like he'd just come back from a vacation to the Bahamas.
Or Mallorca.
Or Mallorca,
That's
where
right,
the only place anyone vacations in Harry Potter.
Yes. Just walking through my words right now.
Okay.
Horrifically.
Cool.
Are we
right.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
I said ghostly white.
Gaunt! I said pale as a ghost.
It is yellowish and waxy.
Yellowish and waxy. Wow, that sounds like a terrible complexion.
Yeah.
to me.
It does.
Don't think you want to be that.
I don't want to be
like
waxy.
medium, like liver failure or something.
Yeah, right. Like he said, medium liver failure, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a deliberate gaunt pun because of Voldemort's family. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
quite.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but instead, it looks like he's a bit jaundiced.
Yeah, I guess
Which,
so.
which you could mistake for sun-kissed.
Well, you know when
You've
you
never
want-
seen anybody
you
this
know when
jaundiced.
I know. You know when you lay out in the sun and turn yellow.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the 5th and final Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Akio Duck and voted on by patrons. What spell was used on Lucius while the trio was escaping from Malfoy Manor in Deathly Hallows?
Well, they're escaping from Mouse.
While they're escaping, he's hit.
This would be a great time for like a good jelly legs, you know? One of those, like, one of those dancing ones.
Terran
It's just
Telegra.
like, woo-hoo. Voldemort shows up and he's like, oh no. I'm not dancing, I am. Oh man.
I'm dancing.
Lucius!
First you look waxy, now this.
Yeah.
Now jelly.
Stop cutting a jig!
Cutting a jig. Oh man, I feel I at this point in time I'm limping my way out of this game. Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thanks, Kat. You're doing great too. As is Brett and Jay.
Yeah, well, I
Everybody's
think
doing-
I'm, yeah.
Everybody's
I'm in
doing
last.
corking good.
Absolutely spiffing.
You guys making fun of my accent?
I was about to say, Brett, do you ever say anything like that?
Not often.
Yeah.
No, I think we're quoting Fred and George mocking Percy.
Yes,
that's right.
yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's stupefy.
Yeah.
I said impedimenta.
What did Brett say?
He said stupefy as well.
It is indeed stupefy.
Yeah, I got one. Woo, finishing strong.
Sorry, Ben.
Does that mean I lose?
You did, yeah.
Oh dear.
Just by
Oh
one.
dear.
So
Well, you
as
know,
far as the Jay versus Ben year-long competition goes, this is a win for me.
Yeah.
But in general, it's a big L to Brett.
L to Brett.
L to
W
Brett.
to
To
Brett.
W to Brett.
It's a big
Oh,
loss
lost
to Brett.
Brett.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, but
Yeah.
you know, if people weren't paying proper attention, they could have misinterpreted that.
Well,
Yeah, I
good
thought you
thing
were
you
saying-
both pointed it out immediately. Look, he's got 2 L's.
Two, put together, kind
Put together like a W for win.
Yeah. Brett, that was very, very impressive. Job well did indeed.
Well done.
And
Thank you.
we weren't going to allow this unless you would, but now could you please allow the folks some guidance onto where they could find you?
Of course, yeah. You
your
can find me
victory
on
spoils.
TikTok, where I do a bunch of in-depth Harry Potter theories, among other nerdy things. That's tiktok.com/BrettsThoughts. I'm also branching into the YouTube sphere. Sorry, I'm coming for your audience. That's youtube.com/BrettsThoughts.
Yay!
That's perfectly good. You've heard a couple of his theories on this channel already, and in particular, I love on TikTok his podcast hosted by Voldemort, On Air with the Air, always very funny. I believe Lucius is sort of a fake guest off to the side most of the time, if you want more Lucius Malfoy from Brett.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Be sure to go and check it out. We'll link to all of that in the description down below. And now we need to give a huge thank you to these Quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
Huge shout out to PC, Dumb Genius, Geekbox, Patch, McStuppins, Dola, Law Ninja, Tara Walker, Asio Duck, and of course, voted on by patrons.
As ever, if you'd like to try to stump us in a future episode of Jay vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the Quizmasters tier.
Again, huge shout out to all of our patrons over on Patreon. But an even bigger shout out to our guest today, Brett. Thanks one more time for coming on. Hope you guys will all go check him out over on the YouTubes and the TikToks.
Yes, but otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
If you want to see any more Jay vs. Ben action from us, you can check out this playlist. And if you want to check out Brett, you can check out this button right here. But otherwise, until next time, bye!